Let me just say something about Alan Zweibel. He is like a famous writer from Saturday Night Live, and he was a huge part of the first cast. And the first cast is always going to be the first cast. There'll always be the greatest, right? Mm-hmm. And what happened, and he really breaks it down, another thing I like to say, stay in your lane, break it down. Mm-hmm. He breaks down that when they got on the show, it was kind of innocent. No one knew. They weren't rock stars. That's why they call them not ready for primetime players. And then at a given point, I think it was John Belushi did Animal House and became a movie star. And so the entire culture of the show changes because of this, which is a fascinating thing. And he goes in detail about that.
You can picture he comes back to the set, and they're in those little tiny, he's on SNL, and now he's like so much bigger than everyone. Mm-hmm. And now he's back to doing sketches, and there had to be attitudes in this, and, some people were on drugs, some people weren't. But I think that once that hit, he said it changed the dynamic.
Yeah, and it's also, Alan worked very closely with Gilda Radner, and that's fun to hear because she's somewhat...
America's sweetheart. She's great.
Maybe the most likable. I don't know. She's just brilliant, and he really talks fondly about her in great detail. So
he did a movie that he wrote, which was such a hyped movie with a hyped cast called North, and it fucking bombed. And
was John Lovitz in it?
It's so brutal because
I'm kidding.
The interesting thing about showbiz out here is that no one knows jack shit. You can't. There's almost no for sure hits, and so smartest people, directors, writers, cast, and you just can't say this movie will be great, and people just say pass, and it's unbelievable. I can't believe they don't have cracked the code yet.
I actually starred in a movie right after that, 1995. Nobody knows jack shit, and that even bombed.
That movie didn't do
Nobody
well?
knows jack shit, and it even bombed. No,
you played jack shit?
Show business.
On the poster?
Yeah, I was jack shit. I looked kind of like Joe Dirt. I was kind of like, hey, man, I'm jack shit.
And Joe Dirt should have
hey, man. And jack shit, are you clueless? Yeah. I don't know, even jack shit. I don't know myself. That was the cold open of the movie. It was on a mountain retreat. There were cowboys. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's on live streaming. I think it's on Pluto, maybe.
Pluto, is that a planet or a channel?
It doesn't even know it's a network. That's how obscure. It doesn't even qualify to be streamed. It's like the real Pluto, which is called a dwarf planet because it's so tiny. Pluto doesn't count as even a streaming site because only 3,200 people watch it.
3,200. That's the latest
globally.
All right.
Most of them in Czechoslovakia. I digress.
More on that later. Here's Alan Zweibel.